Hey guys, welcome to another video. As the caption below says, this video is all about smelling good on a budget. So let's get right into it. Smelling good starts from the time we step into the shower. So what I like to do is to use a clarifying soap first. So anything like ivory or any paraben or scent-free soap would work. Once you've actually cleansed your skin and gotten rid of all the oil and dirt, then you go in with something scented. I don't use very highly perfumed soaps. I just choose something with a mild scent. Look for mild scents like vanilla, lavender, chamomile. Anything very soft and soothing is always a good scent to start with. This here is the product that I use. This pack of soap is like $20. Again, we are talking about a budget here. So you want to just look for a soap that's very cheap but doesn't have a very high scent. And this is the one I use. I get this at Pennywise and it's below $20. And it usually lasts a while because again, I'm just going in with this after I actually cleanse my skin. This is just to give me that nice scent. So when I come out of the shower, one trick I like to use is when drying my skin, I don't dry it completely. Now, of course, I'm going to get off all the big drops of water, but I leave like a very, very thin sheen of mist. So when I actually go in with my products, it's absorbed into the skin. Once I dry off, I get on to moisturizing. Now, when moisturizing, you want to use a base product and then your product that actually has the scent. For my base product, I use Vaseline. Now, I know that's probably kind of old school, but it works. Vaseline holds anything, and it's cheap also. You can buy the big tub in Pennywise for like $35, I believe, and that's gonna last you a while. The product that I choose to moisturize with is Dr. Teal's. Now, this is a little pricey. It's about $55 in Pennywise. But the thing is, I'm already using the Vaseline as my base product, so I don't have to use much of the Dr. Teal's oil. And the Dr. Teal's oil is the product that has the scent. So this Dr. Teal's I've had for like 3 months now. If you can see, it's like a third of the bottle. But as I said, I've had it for like 3 months, and I use my Vaseline and then I use this, right? So as I was saying, if you notice, the products have the same flowers. It's a sort of lavender, lily, chamomile scent. So one important thing about smelling good is keeping your products the same scent. You don't want to mix up too many products because then you will start to smell bad. Next up, we have fragrances. So just like your moisturizer and your soap should have similar scents, it's the same thing when it comes to your perfume. Now I use a perfume and a perfume oil. You can find these at Pennywise, Mustafa's, or even the guys who are selling them on the streets. However, I would caution you when it comes to perfumes and these oils, stick to basic scents. Some of these can, after a while, mix with your body chemistry and smell funky. So you want to stick to your basic scents. Again, any sort of flower. If you're a man, any sort of woody scent. We also have vanilla, which is a unisex scent. So both of my products are actually from Pennywise. First, I have this double diamond. I live by this. This has a sort of powdery scent, but its base scents are vanilla and patchouli. Patchouli is a flower that you can find in the Caribbean or South America. And well, vanilla is vanilla. We all know how that smells. And then just add a little more oomph, I pair it with this. It's a knockoff of a perfume called La Vie est Belle, which means life is beautiful. And the base of this product is also vanilla and also patchouli, right? So even though it's two different perfumes and oils, you want to keep the scent the same. And then on top of that, these products go well with my lavender soap and moisturizer. When you pair them, they smell great. The Double Diamond perfume is about $55 and the oil is about $10-15 in Pennywise. The perfume is a little expensive, but it actually lasts really long. I've had this perfume for about 2-3 months right now because I don't really need to spray a whole lot because again, I would have moisturized my skin with Vaseline, and Vaseline makes anything stick to your skin. Another essential part of smelling good is using deodorant. Now, I know deodorant is not really like a fancy, nice smelling thing, but it's essential, guys, and you want to make sure you're always using deodorant. We sweat regardless of if we're outside or in air condition. So this is the deodorant I use. It's the Nivea Pearl and Beauty antiperspirant deodorant. You always want to get that antiperspirant. Even if you don't sweat much, you still want to get that antiperspirant. And the scent of this deodorant actually has a base of flowers and vanilla. So again, this all ties right back in to my moisturizer and my perfume. Now, guys, hear me out here. You can bathe, you can put on all your moisturizer, all your perfume, all your deodorant, but when you open your mouth. So here's a little trick I use for keeping my breath smelling fresh and clean every day. We all know the regular toothpaste, Colgate, Crest, all those toothpastes, they have very high minty scents. And I mean, they were good, right? But this is more like a cover-up. I don't personally feel like these toothpastes really deep clean. They just give you that minty, fresh breath, and sometimes it doesn't last that long. What I do is go in with a natural toothpaste. The one I use is this charcoal toothpaste. I get it from Mustafa's. It's probably around like $30–40, but they go out of stock really fast, so I usually buy like 2 or 3. And the consistency of this is very thick, so you don't have to use much. And if you look here, it shows you all the ingredients. It has thyme oil, coconut oil, which we know is like a pulling agent. It actually pulls the bacteria out of your teeth. Bamboo, white germ, cardamom, all of these things are very natural and help fight bacteria, and bacteria is what causes your mouth to smell stink. So now that I've shown you guys all the products that I use, let's go over all the tips and tricks. 1, always ensure that you use a clarifying soap. You want to start on clean, fresh skin. 2, always ensure your products have similar undernotes. You don't want to use multiple products with multiple scents because that will end up smelling bad. 3, always use antiperspirant deodorant. Regardless of if you think you sweat a lot or not, always use antiperspirant deodorant. And again, make sure it has similar notes to the products that you're using on your skin. And lastly, always make sure you use a deep cleaning toothpaste. Don't just use all those toothpastes with the high minty scents. Make sure you're actually deep cleaning your teeth and throwing some floss every other day just to make sure. All the products I've shown you guys today come up to about $200 in total, and some of them actually last for about 2-3 months. So if you spread that over about 2 to 4 months, you'll end up spending like $50 a month, which I find is a really good deal to smell good all year round. So thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.